guys, we're back. We're back again. Oh, this is what it seems like the 100th hour, but we're back again, and we're talking about giving for WOW Productions to have a home. Midlands gives, and we need you to go there and donate. And right now we have a very special guest, and I just want Facebook, just put your hands together for this phenomenal woman. She is a lawyer, an advocate, a project manager. She's a mom. She's doing it all. Guys, just please welcome Columbia's Lady of the Hour, Miss Tina Herbert.
Hey, Miss Donna.
Hey, Miss Tina, you look beautiful.
Oh, look, thank you, because y'all encouraged me to do a little something today. You know, Corona had me laying low, so realize, my body is thankful to you all today.
Yeah, Corona got us all today. So, but we are getting through it. We are getting through it. You know, there is another side. So we are getting through it. So
Yeah, we're all gonna make it.
We are so happy and honored that you took time today out of your busy schedule, because you are a busy, busy woman. And we are so glad that you took time in order to talk to the people today, to let them know about how you feel about WOW and why we need something like WOW Productions in this town. So for those people that don't know anything about you, Tina, can you go ahead and just introduce yourself and let people know what you do?
Okay. Well, my name is Tina Herbert, and I'm an attorney here in Columbia, South Carolina. Born and raised right here in Columbia. Went to Keenan High School.
Okay.
In '92. And then I left and lived in Raleigh, North Carolina for 8 years, and chose to come back home. And I tell people, I really could have worked anywhere, but I chose to come to Columbia because I thought that we just needed a lot of things here, and I thought I could kind of help out. So I've been back home since 2000. I've practiced a couple of different places. Right now, I work for Mickle and Bass, and I do workers' comp, and I represent industry workers, people who get hurt at work, and when the employers don't try and treat them right, we try and help you your rights. But I met you all when I was still working for the city, and I was working for Benjamin with the Office of Business Opportunities. I was so attracted to you all because outside of my professional life and my personal life, of course, I'm saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost, and fire baptized.
Yes.
And I really, really appreciate endeavors that help build the kingdom. And really, really liked about WOW. And y'all were doing something different. And so for entrepreneurs, especially Black entrepreneurs who are trying to do something different, we really, really had to support you all because you have examples for barbershops, and you have examples for hair salons and funeral homes and landscaping businesses. And there's nothing wrong with them, but we have good examples for them, and we're really good at them now. So now we have to start stretching into those areas that we haven't traditionally done. And we have to support you all in that.
Well, we sure appreciate that you're saying that, because we try our best. We try our best. We put out what we think that people would love to see. We put out real life situations, and we put them on the stage for people to see. And so, what do the arts mean to you in this city, Tina? What do the arts mean to the people in the city, to you personally?
Well, so interestingly, I think one of the reasons why I appreciate, hey, Mayor Benjamin.
Mayor Benjamin joins us. Hi.
One of the things about the arts that I appreciate is that I used to be very much in the arts. I played the violin when I was younger. That's how I went to college on a violin scholarship. I used to do plays myself, but then you become grown up and you become these lawyers that we are. Don't get to do a lot of the creative things anymore. So the arts are important to me because it just connects me back to the stuff that I used to be able to do. And in quality of life, you just want to relax sometimes and get away from the stressful fast-paced activities that we have. So it
Mhm.
gives me and helps me kind of let my mind chill or relax.
Oh, wonderful. Well, we see we've been joined by our illustrious mayor, Mayor Steve Benjamin. Mayor Benjamin, hi. Thank you for coming on. We know you're really busy, especially with Corona going on right now. You are really busy trying to take care of the city. So we appreciate the time that you're taking to spend with us today.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Glad to be with you. Love WOW.
Wonderful. And but for people who may not, who may live under a rock and don't know you, can you go ahead and introduce yourself and let us know what you do and how you find Columbia and how you handle Columbia?
I am Steve Benjamin. I've been blessed for almost 10 years to serve as mayor of the city that I love. I'm a child of a risen Christ, a husband, a father, and then I'm mayor.
Oh
Uh,
yes.
and it's been my joy serving the people of the city in both good times and challenging times.
Hmm.
The question you asked Tina, I thought was a perfect question. I wish I wasn't here in the girls' piano room. I did not have the benefit of a Tina Herbert or like my daughter that actually learned to play an instrument as a child. I wish I had. Um,
Uh-huh.
where they play piano. But in my office, I have a big old picture of a bull, a colorful picture of a bull. And to me, it means basically that you think about the bull market and the bear market. The bull market's when strong and the economy's strong and business is good. And this beautifully colored bull basically says that the arts and a vibrant community where we're all prospering, they're inextricably intertwined. That
Hmm.
usually it's amazing. Even the communities that you kind of go into, when the artists go first, and they kind of spread out across the community and make it a cool place to be that everyone else follows. And then obviously when the arts comes into existing places, even like our downtown or our neighborhoods all across the community, it usually is an indicator of amazingly talented and entrepreneurial and creative people, the
Hmm.
things that make cities the special places that they are. So we love the arts and we love WOW.
Oh, that's wonderful. So let me ask you, because I think I just had asked Tina this question a little bit. What do the arts mean to you personally in Columbia? What do the arts do for you? What can WOW Production finding a home? What can that do for the city of Columbia?
Oh, I will tell you the quality of WOW's work is something that if folks, I mean, obviously you got a whole lot of folks who love you, who know exactly what goes on in the productions that you present. For those who don't, I think that they need to actually see and understand the importance of how a studio, a home for WOW could serve literally, I believe, as a cultural pillar for the city,
Mm-hmm.
having a chance to illuminate the incredibly creative people that are in the city and that you've been able to keep it in your atmosphere for years. I mean, I've seen
Yes.
same actors play different roles over so many years, and never ever am I disappointed with what that means. But in a place like Colombia, where the particularly the African American experience, it
Mm-hmm.
is in the soils of the city. Our downtown was created on the old Taylor plantation, and the reason that we were here the city was here in 1786 is because of the fertile soils that we in the soil of this city,
Uh-huh.
and finding ways to elevate that and to highlight that and to speak to the incredible greatness of the African seed and the American sun in very creative ways that make people laugh and cry and
Mm-hmm.
pray and just dream big. That's what it means to me, and that's why I think building these physical spaces to actually be able to illuminate that
Yeah.
is what this effort means to me.
Oh, that's wonderful because we do, we're a part of history as well. We are a part of history. And you're going through life day to day, but you don't think that, that you are a part of history and yet you will have a legacy. And
Yeah.
WOW Productions really wants to have a legacy here in Columbia and be one of the cornerstones here. So we've got to get a building, we've got to get a home, and we're hoping that, you know, people out here, that they will come and they will donate today and help us to create that vision and let it manifest. So right now, WOW needs a home. Please donate to www.midlandsgives.org/WOW Acts. Go ahead and donate, and $10 or more. If it's less, it's Cash App $. It is $WOW Act. WOW Act, and you can give $10 or less. Okay, so a couple more questions for you guys. So I know that both of you are familiar with WOW Productions. What's been one of your favorite WOW moments, Tina?
Believe it or not, so the plays are always good. A couple of things. Sometimes you all will let me sneak and sit in the back like I'm official, and I feel like I'm doing
You
something.
are official, girl. You're official.
I sit in the back. I'm usually by myself. I kind of come in late and I sit in the back like I'm, contributing or doing something. I like that. And then you all were doing auditions, I think last year, and I volunteered audition days on that audition day. And I'll never forget, someone came up to me and I've been laughing about it since then. And they were like, "Did you come to my show or something?" And I remember asking you all, y'all might want to tell this gentleman that I don't know what show he's talking about. Hadn't been, but just outside of just the normal coming and watching the plays, it's been the outside experiences, the friendships, the hanging out and doing women's empowerment with you all.
Mm-hmm.
Me, that's been super cool, and watching you all grow. And watching you all, because this is the business. People think that that this is easy, and it's not. And you have to every day. You have to decide which business model is going to work. You got to make tough decisions. And you want people to see all the fun, but it's business. And so being there with you all has really deposited a lot into me, and the fact that you're trying to build kingdom. I call it kingdom building. Christians are supposed to be leading this country, leading the entertainment, making all the money. And so anything that I can do to help you all out. I'm supposed to be, I'm supposed to be rich and wealthy because I represent the Lord. So I want you all to.
John, you tell me who the politician is here. Is it me or is it Tina Herbert?
She was doing good.
I've been trying to get her to run here. She won't listen to me, but that's another conversation. Well, I love Confessions of a Good Man. Being the good man that I am. That was for Tina. Usually when I come to the shows, we're always running from somewhere to anywhere. And honestly, that's probably the only silver lining of this pandemic is the fact that peace be still. Everybody's got to sit down. You got to sit down, take in. You're not running and rushing everywhere. We're doing a bunch of Zoom calls and everything else, but it's been peaceful. But usually it's so much fun when I run in last minute, hauling butt into production, and I'm always wondering, kind of what the crowd's gonna be like. Every time I come in, it's standing room only. I mean, it is packed.
Oh yeah.
Which just does something else for your spirit when you walk in there, and you know that that not only do you live in a really cool community that's full of culture and spirit and everything else, but that these incredibly talented artists from different backgrounds are all getting a chance to elevate themselves on that stage right there. And I always found that particularly heartwarming.
Oh, that's wonderful, because we want you. Tangi has this saying, we want to wow you from the door to the end of the encore. We want to wow you. And we hope that we're accomplishing that here in Columbia. We strive for excellence. And we want to be downtown if we can. We're trying. We try to be downtown, because we have a presence, and we want to bring people who never thought that there was an opportunity to do something like that. We want to bring them downtown and say, look, hey, it's here. It's here. A lot of people want to run to Atlanta or run to Charlotte or whatever, but we are a mecca. We are right in the middle of Charleston, Charlotte, Atlanta, and we can grow here. But we have to first, we've got to be planted, and we've got to be planted in good soil in order to grow. So that's what we are striving to do, which is why we haven't shut down, and we continue to press forward, because we know that there's good soil right here. And we have, like one of the best leaders, Mayor Benjamin, right here looking after us. And we appreciate you so much. So if WOW were, now that WOW is going to stay, which we're going to stay here, what do you think that WOW will bring to Columbia as a whole? What, like, we're deemed urban theater, which is, inspirational theater, which is, just deemed urban theater. What impact will that have in Columbia?
Well, I think it's a good opportunity for kids to be able to be actors and actresses. A lot of times, especially as professionals, we tend to tell our children that they need to be professionals too. Support their art dreams. And the only reason I say that is because my daughter told me she wanted to be a hip hop violinist, and I remember her. Yeah, but I should have been more supportive. Because there are a lot of examples out there. So I think it's good, number one, for the kids to see it, so they get examples. But we just need good stuff to do. We need good fun, where we can just go and have a good time and relax. And we need to be able to do it and support our own community. And again, to Black-owned businesses and being able to support them, again, is very crucial to me. So us having our own and being able to build it right here in Columbia, I just think more of an opportunity for us, for the city of Columbia, to be able to have you all here. So I'm always happy to have you, and I'm sure the mayor is too.
No, it's interesting to be classified as urban. The reality is that the world is urban now. Everything that you do, particularly Black women, tends to take over the stage. It's amazing. I mean, that's where the eyes of the world eventually follow. I mean, I'm in Manhattan over the Valentine's holiday, and we go see the Ain't Too Proud to Beg on Broadway. And the audience is massively Caucasian. But you think about at the time that the Temptations hit the stage, they were urban. They were put in a little box over here. Right. They were selling something that the entire world wanted and needed and found so cool and necessary. We were abroad, and we went to see Tina, and the same thing. I mean, it's the reality is that urban culture drives all pop culture now. So the reality is that the quality of what you put on the stage, the universality of it, centered in faith, is something that everybody's looking for. So it's really about creating a space that gives you the full exposure. And because if you're there and you got someplace downtown where you're putting on shows regularly, the crowds will come to you. And the word will spread. The internet has nothing on the street committee. Okay, the word of mouth will spread the word about WOW, and things will grow. So you can be urban. The reality is that if you're urban now, you're not in a corner somewhere. You are I think defining pop culture now.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome to even know that we are defining pop culture. A long time it wasn't like that. You were in a box, and that's where you stayed until you were allowed to come out. So now we're just bursting out at the seams and doing everything. So I'm so glad that we have support here in Columbia to help us to stay, to help us to grow, because we do want to educate, we want to inform, we want to empower. Those are the three things that we strive to do as a theater production company, and in excellence. So we're so happy that we're here with people that support us. So please support, please donate, donate, donate. Okay, and so for the last thing, I'd like to ask you guys separately, what little nuggets would you like to leave with people as they're debating whether they should give or not today for a Home for WOW? What little nuggets can you share with them?
Well, I've always believed to whom much is given, much is required. I've always believed in giving and believed in giving on some level of philanthropy. And trust me, I've had $5 to give, and I've had, more. But I just think it's so crucial for us to support the things that we find important. They always say you get your checkbook, but I guess now your debit card, your report to see what you value, and you can, that's where you put your money. And so if we really value our companies, our businesses, WOW Productions, and the work that you all are doing, then we should all give. And it doesn't matter how much you give, because a
Right.
lot of dollars can add up. My dad,
That's
my
right.
grandfather all spends the same. So I think it's incumbent upon us, if we want to keep it in our community. I will say, when I first moved to Columbia back from Raleigh, in Raleigh, if any kind of play was coming, if you didn't get your tickets day one, you were out. You didn't get a seat. I came to Columbia, and you can still to this day wait to the day of an event and still get tickets. But then we want to complain that we don't have, certain things to do. And it's a lot now, but if we want to continue to get quality events and activities for us, we have to support them. And I always tell people, you would want someone to support you as well.
Right.
So absolutely, $5, $10, whatever you have, is very important. It counts. So support those things that you believe in.
Well, we're trying to raise $10,000 today, and I think we can do it. I think we can do it.
Mary got that.
Go ahead, Mayor. What little nuggets would you like to leave with us today?
Can you, Tina, Herbert, is there a button mute her stream? No, I think obviously those of us on the line who know WOW Productions and seen the quality of your work, if we gotta sell you, then you got a problem. It's not WOW, okay? So you know what you're investing in. To the people who have not had the benefit, I will tell you that you will get across this community, across this country, you'll get very few organizations to give you a bigger bang for your buck than investing in WOW. Top quality, top flight productions, top quality, top flight people that will help edify this community going forward. So it is a wise use of your funds. I've given, and I want to encourage you to do the same.
Well, thank you so much. Again, we appreciate you guys. We know you're so busy, and we don't want to take up any more of your time. And we so appreciate you coming out in support of WOW, because this is an important thing that we're doing. We feel it's important, and obviously, if you're giving, you feel it's important too. So we would thank you guys for coming out. Stay safe and sanitized, out there. Mayor, thank you for all you do. Tina, get some rest, girl. Okay. Get off the 40, 50 hours. Get off. Okay.
It's fine.
Mayor,
so much,
thank you so much for coming, both of you, and we appreciate you so much.
Thank you, Donna.
Peace.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right.
Well, that was attorney Tina Herbert and Mayor Steve Benjamin, who took time out of their busy schedules today to come on to this Midlands Gives and say, give, give, give. So donate, donate, donate. We are waiting. We'll be here till 11 p.m. Come back at the top of each hour, and you will see a new person, a new person that we're interviewing, and you're gonna just be surprised and amazed about the people that we have on here today. So on your screen it says WOW needs a home. Please donate. www.midlandsgives.org/WOW acts. Or if it's under $10, we'll take that too. If it's under $10, go to on Cash App, $ WOW Act, $WOW Act. And there it is down there on the screen. So once again, thank you for joining us. Come back again at the top of the hour and we'll have a new guest for you.